highlight, I'm sorry. I cut my hair by myself, but just a little because kids cover my hair, so I decided.
Ooh, that's difficult. Um,
Question 4. How has the lockdown affected you, both in a physical sense as in your job and mentally?
as towards the end of university, third year,
In college, I'm study journalism.
I had a big project that has kind of been hyped up over the whole 3 years, that sadly was cancelled and replaced with a kind of a written exam, which was tragic.
I want to be a journalist, and this will be my first year.
You know, I was working 40 hours a week. I was always on my feet. I was always going places.
At first, very much made me think, well, I've been seeing these friends for 2 and a bit years now, and I don't get to say goodbye.
Everything is online. My classes are online.
Well, that's not a nice way to end 3 years of hard work. But we have our health.
Everything just stopped, and I feel like mentally it's been quite difficult trying to fill that time.
Celebrating the end of university, holidays, things like that gone, cancelled. And when that first happened, I was like, it felt really bad.
I eat good. At the beginning I tried to make exercises, but I failed, and I last for 2 weeks or 3, and then I get bored.
But then when things started to escalate and full lockdown measures, and you see the numbers on the telly and think, oh, they're not just numbers, they're actual people, real people. I count myself lucky, incredibly lucky to be in a healthy place, in a good environment.
There are a lot of hours in the day, and it's quite easy to miss when you're working 8 hours a day. Yeah.
And I think as soon as that hit me, I realised that mentally I wasn't in that bad of a position. So I should, just focus on obeying these lockdown rules and staying safe. Have you learned anything about yourself since we entered lockdown? And if so, what?
I used to have a thing where if I was on, stuck in the house too long or on my own, I get pretty cabin feverish, and that hasn't happened during this lockdown, which I was surprised at.
I went to university in the same town that I've grown up in the same town, same city that I've grown up in my whole life.
I can be sad for no reason. Like one day you wake up and said, I'm sad, and you don't know why, but you are sad, and there's nothing else to do, and you have to deal with it.
I guess it kind of shows that I've grown as a person, so there's that.
I was determined that I wanted to go out and get my own independence, and then I was terrified at the idea of coming home and going back into living with my mum and dad.
Or you're bored. Feelings, I can control it sometimes.
To my surprise, it's been absolutely fine. It's been lovely to come back. I think I've really realised how much I missed my family.
I think my priorities have definitely changed. Right now, I've just rewritten my CV and I'm looking to get out of bar work. I want to do something creative.
I have to deal with myself, and I think that's the worst part of all.
Learn more about the instruments that I play, learn more about filming and things I'm passionate about has made me a lot happier.
We've tried to do something like every weekend, something that we can really bunch down together and, as a family. Because we haven't really done that in a while. Because I'm always too busy, they're always working.
Because I'm locked down and I can go to a bar, go and take a walk, I don't know. Go to the supermarket, cut my hair. I ain't cut my hair since February.
It's forced us to come together and really appreciate what we have family-wise.
I realised how much I missed it and how much I needed it and how actually unhappy I was day to day before.
I'm sorry, I cut my hair by myself, but just a little because kids cover my hair, so
it's not all that great right now with lockdown, but being able to learn more about myself, it's given me a lot of time to think about my next steps.
Well, I learned about philosophy, but that's not myself, and I like philosophy. What is the first thing you will do when lockdown is lifted?
And who is the first person you want to see?
Oh, there's so many people. Oh no, the option of one?
Immediately will be take a walk.
The first thing I want to do is go to a museum, 100%.
Oh no, I really want to give 2. I don't think that's allowed.
Getting to a park, I don't know, see a tree, enjoy the sunlight.
I hadn't been to one in, years, and I had plans to go to one literally just before lockdown started. Obviously, I couldn't.
Well, the first thing I want to do is see family and friends, 100%. I want to go I'm a hugger. I want to give people some hugs.
I have passed weeks and I haven't seen the sun directly in my skin, and it's so weird. I miss the sun.
But I think if I have to choose one, I'm gonna go with my nana, definitely, 100%. She's such a social butterfly, and she loves people coming round and having tea.
I guess, no, there isn't any one person.
There's one friend that lives 2 hours near to me, and it's a long distance, but I see her since February.
There's a variety of friends that I would love to see that I haven't seen in a while, especially the ones that live in other cities. Haven't even had the opportunity, finally had the time, finally had the money, haven't got the opportunity, sort of thing.
And the last time I see her, we go in a trip to the south of our country, and it was so fun, and I miss her. I want to hug her.
And I really want to go give her a big hug, and have that party that she's been wanting to have for ages, since the start of lockdown. She's been like, we're gonna have a big party at the end of this, and I want to have that party, and I want it to be all about her.
I'm sorry for the silence. I'm reading, and she said, you, Poppy, and Jordan said that we have to read it when we film, so I'm doing it.
And I think that's it. Whew, that was scary.